cancel the Stand United, so good options there.
It's also two abilities you have to work with the cancel too, the body slam and the explosive cask, so you have to keep both of those in mind when you're trying to use that 4% of all dragons in their games. And we see Stand United come in right now. Lyra on the flank, though. Chaos Storm's already been dropped, but Mickey's going to get finished off as Trace comes in with the Shadow Dash. Kuzan used the teleport there and saved that Stand United for any kind of fight. Winged already low. JinAir is going to have a lot of trouble doing this. Kuzan, though, chunking out Mickey right in lanes. They're going to turn immediately, try and get a collateral damage. Will not finish Mickey off. Chaos Storm already used, but there's the snipe. Pilot with the True Shot barrage. Now we see Ixu coming in, but it is a 4v5. Bard ultimate user trying to burn down that Drake, but it's going right back into the pit. It is going to heal up to 1200. Lots of poke going back and forth right now. Ixu with the flash body slam. Nice ult right back in. 2 flashes used for JinAir to get on the way back. Still the fight going. Trace is getting burned down. Songyun taking his place in the front line right now. Kuzan does get his passive popped, and it looks like JinAir going to have to back off of this, at least for the moment. Drake's still doing a lot of damage here to Lyra. Kuzan gets the kill as he comes in with the distortion. Misses the chains onto Songyun. And now we turn back to this Drake. Songyun still at a lot of HP. No mana, though. Drake's going to pop over this wall with a Shadow Dash. And he's
0-2, very competitive in CS. It's going to be just a bridge too far. Bard ultimate.
Does force the flash out of Che. And Ixu going to come in. Pilot going to get knocked in as well, but there's the flash and the E to get out of it. No chance, even though the Chaos Storm is dropped. Kuzan gets way too far in, and he gets popped up by Lyra and immediately killed. Not sure what he thought he was going to pressure, though. Ixu just with a total whiff on that engage. Couldn't find it. Now they're going to get the turret. They're going to follow it up, though. Looks like they will. Flash and the taunt straight in. Trying to clean it up now. Ixu, the next target. Iceborne Gauntlet down onto him. Does have to flash out of it. Gets rooted. But here comes Lyra on the backside. He finds Pilot. Pilot with the QSS on the knockup. And he still looks like he's going to get away. Songyun flashes forward. No mana, though. And nice Prey Seeker there from Lyra to pick up the kill on the Pilot. Trace still in the mix, though. He's still fighting in the dodge field right now. Does get knocked up, though. And Songyun takes...
It'd be interesting to see what would happen if they sent Kuzan to Lyra's lane at this point, because you have to think,
oh my god, Winged!
Him.
Just one-shot Snowflower right there.
Thunderlord's hype?
Thunderlord's proc and the Skirmisher Saber.
Wow. To be fair, Winged has a Yomu's Ghostblade from...
Just come in here with the ultimate. There is teleport up for Ixu, though, dangerous. And there comes Trace. It's like they bought enough time on the tanking with the
Karma
shield.
They need to bot all this, they do.
Okay, they do bard ult it. They're going to buy a couple seconds. Lyra zooms in. 1,300. It's going to be taken, though, by JinAir. Winged will smite that one down. They kill Lyra nearly immediately as Afreeca files one by one into the pit. Kuzan comes in, is immediately exhausted. He will be burned down in that choke. Not quite enough damage. Knight ticking on him, not going to work as the Karma Shield comes in at the last second. 3 members of JinAir still coming through, and Magical Journey looks like it will save Afreeca as they head through the terrain. Ezreal where he needs to be in terms of an actual kill here for Afreeca, and it looks like that will just about do it for us in game number 1 here. JinAir not showing any signs of leaving just yet. Afreeca has to look for this last team fight, but they need to wait for the explosive cast to really engage. And that's going to be another 20 seconds away.
Not easy for JinAir to finish this game. They do have to take a pseudo 5v5 fight to actually kill the Nexus. So for now, repelled. But look at that poke.
Yeah, absolutely. Mickey not going to get hit by the True Shot Barrage. Attempt by Pilot there to make it a 5v4. Trace still in the front lines. There's one turret falling on the Nexus, but everybody on JinAir low, and this is going to have to be a disengage for them. Chain's going to get caught, however, by the Bard ultimate. Has to flash out of the gravity field, but there's a flash from Lyra to pick up a kill right there. And let's see if Ixu can get this. Pilot low on mana, does get out. Magical Journey through the wall. They want this play. Q coming out from Gragas, and Trace going to have to dodge back into this to just dissuade the members of Afreeca. And here we go, just waiting. Fail flash. Trace is going to die, and that will leave the Elder Dragon up, but not the Bard like he did for this to even be remotely feasible. So don't do it. Professionals only. And here should be the final push for JinAir, and barring some miracle play from the likes of Afreeca as the poke just comes in. They're nice and spread out, just making sure they get that true damage down, and they get these super minions to an overwhelming point. under the turret. Bard going to take half his HP already from Kuzan. There's the bounce back, but he only gets Trace into a vulnerable position. They try and kill Wing, flashes out of that Chaos Storm, and here come the kills. Mickey already dead. Pilot going nuts, has Stand United on him though. Lyra trying to escape, does get the tunnel up, but there's the Bard falling in the fountain. Ixu with the desperate flash to try and kill Pilot. Will be a triple kill and the game for the JinAir GreenWings as they dominate Afreeca right from that first Drake.
And they played to their draft. It was a different draft than we would have expected. The double teleport.